And now a page from our Sunday Morning Almanac. March 19th, 1982, 35 years ago today. Opening day for a war in the remote South Atlantic. For that was the day a small group of Argentine civilians planted their country's flag on South Georgia Island, which, along with the Falkland Islands to the west, had been British territory since 1833. On April 2nd, Argentina's military invaded the Falklands, claiming them as Argentine territory to be known as the Malvinas. Ham radio operators helped get the word out.
Approximately 9:30 GMT. They believed to have come ashore in landing craft and then stormed the town of Port Stanley.
Britain responded with a naval armada, including 2 aircraft carriers, and the ocean liner Queen Elizabeth II, refitted as a troop ship. At stake was a group of windswept islands with some 2,000 people and many, many thousands of sheep.
British troops went ashore on one of the islands.
On April 25th, British forces retook South Georgia Island, prompting this famous declaration by Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher.
What's your reaction, rejoice at that news and congratulate our forces and the Marines.
British spirits rose again a few days later when a Royal Navy submarine sank the Argentine cruiser General Belgrano. Just days later, Argentina struck a counterblow by sinking the British destroyer Sheffield with an air-launched missile.
British forces are tonight firmly established back on the Falkland Islands.
On May 21st, the first British forces landed on the Falkland Islands and engaged in battle. As combat video made it back to London, our Martha Teichner reported.
Here, an Argentine jet is blown up in midair by a British missile.
On June 14th, the last Argentine forces surrendered. In all, Argentina lost more than 650 dead, and Britain more than 250. And a third of a century later, the Falklands remain a British overseas territory. Even as Argentina continues to press a claim it failed to win by combat. A 3-month interlude of sound and fury signifying the status quo.